Morning, good morning. It is a grateful Tuesday, and it's your girl Crystal Flowers. I am super excited to be on this platform once again. I got that run look. I've been out there running, got me in 4 miles this morning, guys. But we're not here to talk about me. We're here to talk about something that may give you some hope, inspire you to get your day going. Hi, Angela. Get your day going, and something that you can actually take into the remainder of your day, take into your life, take you wherever you need to go, and maybe you can even share it with somebody, and it can give them some hope and some inspiration. So I'm waiting for my partner, Candace Brown. You know, we come up here every Tuesday to talk about things, different topics, but mainly to inspire you to be grateful, right? Waking up with the grateful spirit. I am super grateful already this morning because I got up this morning and I have done the most I've done in a long time, and I'm super proud of myself. I did my journaling, I read, I had my quiet time with God, I prayed, I did my exercise, and now I'm up here with you. So as soon as my partner jumps on here, we are going to get this thing rocking and rolling. And today we're talking about the beauty in someone else's purpose, right? There's so many different things that we look at as the difference, the people having differences from us, but there is also beauty inside of it, in spite of it. So as soon as she comes on, she must be having problems. Y'all know these social media things be funny, right? They be doing whatever they want to do. They be having lag time, and sometimes, like yesterday, I was on trying to connect with Candace, and I couldn't find her, and I was like, "What in the world? I know she on Facebook." And Facebook had just kind of like hid her, I guess, her platform from me for that particular moment. So let me tag her again and tell her, see where she's at, so we can get this thing going. We're not going to be before you long this morning. Get this thing going here. Oh, there she goes. There she goes. I was just getting ready to message you because I couldn't find you. All right, Candace.
And
Hey, there you are.
I couldn't find
Hi.
I couldn't find you.
Remember how that's how Facebook did me yesterday with you. So that's
Yeah.
what I was just explaining to our viewers. Sometimes it's I think it's sometimes the platform itself, not necessarily something we may be doing, but the
Oh,
platforms. And Facebook and IG are owned by the same people.
yeah.
So
Yeah, because I shared my devotional this morning, and I have Facebook and Instagram connected, but the devotional didn't share to Instagram to Facebook, but the other post stories did. So yeah, I do believe the platform sometimes, because like, it'll usually pop up Crystal is live, and I'm like, where is she?
right, right. You are a
Okay.
little foggy.
Oh, okay.
But
Hold
anyway, I was letting the viewers know that we're going to be talking about the beauty in difference, right? People's differences.
on.
Sometimes people don't necessarily.
Oh no, I'm
What'd you say?
good. Ooh. Okay.
So go ahead and introduce yourself, Candy.
Good morning. I am Kim Brown, a mom of twin boys, and I help busy moms start an online business and stay healthy.
Absolutely, absolutely, and she's fabulous. You know, she always forget
Oh,
that
girl.
little keynote. So, um, guys, this morning we're going to be just talking about the beauty in differences. You know, a lot of times we have people that don't necessarily look like us, but their purpose is just as much as strong as ours, you know. And so I'm going to let Candy kick start this conversation, and then I'm going to piggyback off of it. So Candy, go ahead and take it away.
Y'all see how she do me this morning?
Tag,
But
oh,
I'm it. So guys, I love this conversation. So for you all that have been following Crystal and me for a while, some of you know and some of you may not know, I have twin boys, and one of my twins have been labeled with mild autism, and I don't like. So I like to say that they're special, you know, they're different because we're all different. God created us in the womb, so we're all unique in our own way. And it's just like with the animals. You got cats, you got dogs, you got cows, chickens. But they all do different things, right? They're all unique. So I'm just not a fan of labels. However, it is what it is. Now, when you have someone that has been labeled or disabled, or you know that is different, you know, may not be able to get around, walk, or whoever who or whatever the situation may be, it could be stressful sometimes. I just have to be real with you. It could get tough. It could get really tough. And so what I believe is God gave my son, or you know, people to us, like, you know, that are different, because he knew that we can handle it. And I just want to encourage someone to talk to
you muted. You muted.
is,
Okay. Oh, you good now. You good now. Yeah.
You have someone that is in your family, you know, that is different, or you're a caregiver to someone that is different. I just want you to know that you have to be encouraged and know that God is comforting both of you, and that God gave that person to you for a reason. And like Crystal said, there's still purpose in that person's life. You know, like I said, it's a hard battle. It's a hard battle because we have to do extra. We have to do extra. And that's why I always say, you know, take time out for yourself, just an hour, just to breathe, just to walk, because it can get heavy. It can get stressful. I'm not here to lie to you, because you're constantly advocating, researching, and trying to help this person. And so I just want to encourage you, be grateful for that person. Be grateful, because it is true. Listen, I love both of my sons the same. However, with the one that has the label, you know, he has a special place in my heart. They both have a special place in my heart, but I have to advocate for him. And he is a blessing to my life because he's teaching me patience. He's teaching me that I've never known before. And so I just want to encourage you on today that, you know, whatever it is, you know, the person is dealing with, if you're a caregiver for that person, I just want you to continue to be strong and know that God has you. He's holding your hand, and he knew that you can do it. And let me tell y'all something. We live in a mean world. And that's why I really don't like to share, but I know it's not for me. It's for someone else. Everything that we So, you know, people be mean, you know, sometimes you got to bite your lip, but I'll tell you, I'll fight you about my boy. I will. But sometimes people can be mean, children can be mean, and sometimes we can't explain things to children when, you know, if we have a child that is different. So always ask God to help you with your words, and, you know, just continue to stay strong. That's all I can say. And, it's beauty in it. It's love in it.
Yeah.
And it's joy.
Yeah. And so when she was talking, there was something that came to my mind, Psalms 139, where it talks about being fearfully and wonderfully made. Like, so anybody, any situation, there is something wonderfully and fearfully, it is something beautiful about that person that God created. Like she said, we're unique. And there's a scripture that talks about being unique, being your own person. I can't get it to, it doesn't come, I think it's First Peter 2:9, but I'm not 100% sure. So that's why
Yeah.
I didn't quote it. But it talks about being unique and being uniquely designed. So I encourage you, like she was saying, like even with a caregiver, I am in a situation where, and it's not a situation because I am where I am because God has purposed my life for this moment, right? And so a friend of mine was in an accident some few years back, and she has some limitations, right? And so I have been able to be there to be able to help and to advocate. But let me tell you guys, when Candy talks about the beauty of this person's difference, how they are different and how they can inspire your life, it's absolutely amazing. You learn so much about yourself. Not
Yes.
necessarily, you even learn about them, but you learn about yourself and you grow up in a lot of areas. Like she was saying, your patience, your ability to listen is something that has grown me
Absolutely.
because you have to listen when you're advocating for them. You have to listen so greatly for those things that those people, those doctors and different things like that say around you. You have to be listening, because you might get something one way and then something else comes another way. And then they say, no, 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 that's not what I said. So your listening skills become even sharper, right? Because you're listening sometimes for even key words, because you know this will lead to this, will lead to this, will lead to that, right? And so your listening skills even sharpen, your communication sharpens, your patience, right? Your ability, your strength, right? Your strength even sharpens. You even get greater strength in this situation because you are not only, it's a little different when you're advocating for yourself, but when you're
Yeah.
advocating for someone else and their life is on the line, and I know Candy's experience is probably far more greater than mine because that's her child, right? But
Yes.
when you start advocating for someone else's lives, it takes you to another level of growth. And it really, really does. So even in this season, I'd be like, Lord, some things I don't understand. And then I know that I'm on purpose. I'm on purpose. So I start to take that, I don't understand, to back to, you know what, God, I'm grateful that you would have me at this moment in this person's life to be able to showcase the beauty that they have, right? And so we want to inspire you on today to go out and be you don't necessarily have to be a caregiver, be an advocate, but just be open for someone else's difference. And it may not be a disability. It may just be the fact that they just different from you, right?
Yeah.
We all grow up, we are all shaped by what happens in our upbringing, our
Yeah.
social circle, our environment. All of those things shape us into who we
Yeah.
are. So don't try to go out there and try to make somebody else different necessarily wrong, or and I'm learning this because I'm still growing even at this mature age, but being able to learn how to not try to make their difference a problem, right? Because that is
Yes.
who they are. Yeah. So I don't know if you got anything you want to add to it, Candy, before I sign off. I was going to call you
Yeah.
Connie.
I do want to. I want to say, you know, be kind to others,
Mm,
especially look different or you think are different, and teach your children to be nice and kind. Because in America, we're taught to do the same thing. We're taught to be the same. When we go to school, we're taught to, be in a straight line, raise our hand. We're taught to do the same things. But y'all, that's not life. We're all different. You know,
mm-hmm.
I said I don't like labels
That's true.
because God created us to all be different. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
same, but we are all different and we're all struggling with things no one knows about. So
Right.
I urge you on today to, if you see someone out that is different from you, smile at them, talk to them, be kind, be nice, and, and
Yes.
teach your children the same. So that's all I have to say on that.
And that is absolutely amazing. I just had a call come through. I never have a call come through, but it came through. but that, you know what, when she was getting ready to say be kind, I was getting ready to say that same word out of my mouth. And guys, so that is the word for today. Not only to walk in a spirit of gratitude, but also to walk in kindness, right? Show somebody else some empathy, show somebody else some kindness on today, right? Give somebody some grace, the same grace that God gives you on a daily basis. Give somebody else a grace. Maybe they crossed you and they did you wrong. That don't mean you have to deal with them. Okay, let's get that straight. You don't have to continue to deal with them, but just give them the grace that they need. Maybe they woke up on the wrong side of the bed, or maybe they woke up with some bad news. You never know what happened between the time that they got into your presence, right? So just be kind on today and walk in a spirit of gratitude. We thank you for joining us today, guys. We hope we have said something that will encourage you to take throughout the rest of your day. And most of all, guys, we want you to always, like we tell you to do every week, focus on at least 2 things today that you are truly grateful for. And the third thing today, we're giving you another assignment, is be kind. Right?
Yes.
All right. Focus on 2 things today that you are truly grateful for, whether it's water, shelter, clothing, your love, your relationships with your family and your friends, whatever it is. Focus on at least 2 of those things today, and then be kind. All right. And we will see you next week, same time, same bat channel. You have an absolutely amazing day on purpose. Toodles. Thank you, Candy. Love you.